Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, my name is Jeffrey, and in today's video we're going to do a quick unboxing and a quick review of the new ALD and New Balance 550 collaboration in the brown or mocha colorway. Let's talk about how I got them real fast. So basically what happened was, you already know, you get the emails where it gives priority to, I guess you could say, like members that you know, are loyal to the brand, which I'm guessing if you bought a couple things or maybe one thing, you're already gonna start getting this email. So it's not even secured, the pair, so I had to enter a raffle and I entered for all three colorways, and I only hit on the mocha, missed out on the, I guess you could say, the grape colorway and the olive colorway. Missed out on those, unfortunate, but I got the best colorway in my opinion. So I got the brown, and yeah, I showed up on my doorstep today. Didn't even know I was getting it. The UPS updated really late and it was really sloppy, but I ended up finally getting the pair. So we're gonna do a quick review of the shoe, and then we're gonna have beat at the end of the video, and I'll give you my thoughts and, you know, sizing and stuff like that. I'll tell you when to buy them if you're gonna buy them and stuff like that. But regardless, let's quickly break out the sneakers. So talking about the box first, it's not like previous collaboration pairs where the colorway matched the color of the sneaker, which I actually liked a lot. It's going to be probably, I think it's the same color for all the sneakers, but it's going to be this red and blue two-tone colorway box with the white also on top. Under the New Balance logo is going to say ALD, and it's going to say ALD on the side with the New Balance sneaker, and it also has your tag right in the front of the box. I got a size 10 US men's, and the style code is BB550AB1. So that's how the tag looks real fast. Other than the white laces that come laced on the sneaker also comes with two other pairs of laces. I'm pretty sure both should be on the sneaker, or maybe at least one pair. I'm pretty sure this one's supposed to be on the sneaker, but I don't know what happened to the lace lock, a little plastic thing that comes on with the shoe that helps this secure in place. It also holds this part in place. There's this little ortholite comfort foam insole, little tag that tells you about it. So this comes in, and it comes with two laces, one matching the color of the sneaker and the other matching the off-white bottom part of the sneaker. Obviously the best laces probably for all these sneakers is going to be the off-white cream pair of laces to lace swap. But yeah, we're going to break down the sneaker real fast. Now I own two pairs of 550s, and coincidentally they are the ALD pairs. I own the green ones right here. This is probably my favorite out of the bunch, out of any of the colorways they released. I think it's just so clean, more than one colorway, because I like a simple sneaker, but I kind of like it to have more, like a little bit more exciting than just like a white Air Force One, for example. So I like the green and the yellow, the two-tone on the sneaker, and that's why I picked it up. But I also could not resist picking up the gray pair. I don't know if you can see it, but it's gonna be those right there. It's the gray New Balance 550s, and this is, I believe it's the very first wave that they released, and I had to pick those up also. So now basically these are basically mirroring those first colorways, where it's just they're gonna replace the main color of the sneaker. They're gonna replace with any color of their choice, and they chose to do it for a brown in these. Now I've already reviewed this pair of 650s, and honestly this sneaker is pretty easy to review. If you're watching the video, you're probably watching it mainly for the information part of this video, about like buying and sizing and on foot look. So when I'm gonna break down the sneaker, I'm gonna break it down real fast because I'm just gonna add a bunch of b-roll. So okay, going from the bottom up, the bottom is the main colorway of the sneaker. As you can see, it's gonna be brown, and it's also the off-white portion of the sneaker, and it has New Balance on the heel right there. Moving on to the midsole of the sneaker, it's gonna be your two-tone cream and brown all the way around. This sole, honestly, in my opinion, is very durable. I've already worn mine plenty of times, and I barely see any wear on them. So that's how you know you're getting an extremely good product. Okay, you can see the New Balance. There's two New Balance logos on the midsole. It's going to be the words in the middle of the sneaker, and then towards the back, it's going to be their logo. Moving on to the back of the sneaker, on each shoe is something separate. So on the left sneaker is going to be the ALD logo. As you can see, there's the apple right there, but also resembling a basketball, because this is technically supposed to be a basketball or a hooping shoe, in case you didn't know that. And on the right shoe is just going to have the New Balance logo, so it's not the same. I think that's a very good touch that they added. It's going to be two separate logos, and that's like that on almost all the sneakers that they released for 550s. I'm just going to knock this out real fast, but same thing on the inside. It's going to be a brown insole, and on the left sneaker, just like on the back, is going to have the ALD logo with the apple and the basketball and the New York. And on the right, it's going to be your New Balance branded sneaker. I'm going to put down the right sneaker because that's the only difference that there is between the two sneakers. And I'm going to keep breaking down the sneakers. Wrapped around the whole sneaker is going to be a very nice quality white leather. Honestly, there's nothing more to it. It's just a white leather wrapped all the way around. And I'm going to tell you, there's perforations all along the sneaker. In the toe box, there's perforations. On the side and on the inside, there's going to be perforations all around the mid panel of the sneaker. Moving back to the front of the sneaker, the 550 is in the brown, or the colorway of the sneaker. If we look at the end, it's going to be on both the inside and the outside of the sneaker, and it's mimicking some leather cracking type material, and it's in the main colorway of the sneaker. And if you look real closely, there are overlays around the end and around the mid panel of the sneaker. Around the end, you can see there's like 2 layers of leather. It's going to be the white layer and then an off-white layer under it. And if you look around the midsole panel of the sneaker, there's a layer of brown leather going all the way around. That just goes to show the attention to detail that they add to these sneakers, New Balance and ALD. Going towards the back of the sneaker again, right above the midsole of the shoe, there's going to be this brown, I guess you could say, I think it's a plastic, it's not a leather, some type of, it's basically heel support. It wraps around the whole heel, and it's done in the color of the sneaker. Again, moving up towards the sock liner, as you can see, there's a piece of brown leather. That's the hit. And it's going to be on both sides. I think it's a nice touch, nice detail. If you go to the tongue of the sneaker, you can see that it starts with mesh so that there's breathability, and it's also done in a brown colorway. Moving up the tongue, it's going to be done in an off-white mesh, and I think that looks very, very clean. I think when they mix and match the colors like that, for instance, when the tongue is off-white, it matches the off-white midsole. Honestly, it gives the sneaker a value, gives it worth when it does that. It just comes together so really nicely and neatly, and I think that's why you're buying this sneaker, because of all the details and just the look of the sneaker is so clean. It's so clean. You can dress this up, dress this down, and that's why 550s are probably on the rise, and it's going to be on the rise for the next couple of years to come, in my opinion. They are, in my opinion, I've said this before, they're the New Balance's equivalent of an Air Force One. That's all I gotta say on that. Moving up the tongue, we have the Amélie Andor logo spelled out with a 550 on there. We have the New Balance logo plastered on top of the ALD logo, which is the Apple basketball stuff that they like adding to this 550 line. But other than that, there's a brown lining around the tongue. Again, all these things add up, and I don't know, honestly, it's crazy how much detail there is in this sneaker, but for also it to look so simple, which is very, very interesting how they've managed to do that. It's like a paradox. Like, it's so simple yet it's so intricate. I don't know, honestly. You can make what you want of that, but honestly I think that they put a lot of work into this, a lot of thought, a lot of effort into creating this sneaker, and it definitely paid off, because I'm a huge fan of this shoe. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this sneaker, honestly, because I already have 2 other pairs of 550s, and I personally do not like having multiple pairs of the same shoe. That's just a me thing. Honestly, other than that, that's the whole sneaker breakdown. Did I miss something? I probably missed the mesh that's around the liner. Wraps around the heel, and it's very, very cushioned, and it's probably gonna be extremely comfortable, just like the other 550s that I own. The laces already come whites. They match the white of the leather. A little bit off-white, but definitely these are the ones you're gonna probably want to throw on, the more off-white colorway of the bunch. But yeah, so honestly, it's that simple. The sneaker is that easy to break down. That's just a breakdown review of the sneaker. Very, very high quality shoe. 100% worth it in my opinion. Now, let's talk about sizing. Let's talk about the price, and then final thoughts. So quickly, when we talk about sizing, this is a topic that I have like an OCD. My sneakers have to fit. If they don't fit me, I'm not wearing a sneaker that's one size too big. I'm not wearing a sneaker that's one size too small. It's just, I can't do that. I have to sell the sneaker and rebuy it. I'm a true size 10, and my foot is slightly wide. And on these, I got my true size. Plenty of people decide to go half size down. So I feel like that's the perfect sizing for me. And honestly, if I size down, I probably just would not wear this sneaker. It would probably be too tight in my opinion. But if you have a narrow foot, sizing down will probably work for you. But you know, once again, try on the sneakers if you can, and take my sizing hopefully lightly, and hopefully you can do your own research. But yeah, that's going to be my sizing advice for that. Oh, and just to compare, Jordan 1s, I take a size 10 also. And Air Force 1s, I take a size 10. And on my New Balance 990 V3s and V4s, I go down half a size to 9.5. Let's talk about when to buy these, and I guess you could say price, or are these worth it, this section of the video. But are these worth it in my opinion? Right now, the prices are crazy. And that's because people have still not gotten their pairs. They're not worth right now. You gotta wait, you gotta give it some time. I would say wait another week. And yes, these are definitely gonna age over time. The price is definitely gonna go up over time. But I'm telling you, as the shoes come in this week, by the end of the week, people are gonna sell their pairs. And I would suggest, my suggestion is to look on eBay, but I would not recommend paying more than, I would say, like around $250 for this sneaker. Right now, size 10 is going for around $390, which makes no sense, and people are buying it for that price, which I'm shocked that there's actually sales on StockX for that price. But Once again, I suggest waiting to go them around 250, maybe 300, and I maybe think that it'll not go lower than that. I think that's 250 is probably the lowest you'll see it at. I could be completely wrong though. Take that with a grain of salt. Maybe they go to 200, maybe the brick, who knows. But I would suggest waiting till the mid to the end of this following week that happens before you buy the sneaker. And I recommend using eBay for offers and stuff like that to get the best value. eBay authenticity guaranteed is 100% worth it, 100% works. So I suggest buying shoes on eBay. That's my review, honestly. It's a quick review. It's just a 550, guys. There's nothing else to say much about the sneaker other than the colorway is very clean. The brown and the cream and the white go perfectly together. You're gonna make easy outfits. You could throw this shoe on with absolutely anything. Navy, red, blue, green, doesn't matter. You could throw the sneaker on with absolutely almost everything and you're gonna make a nice outfit. The sneakers are gonna complement them. It's one of those colors, brown. It's a neutral color. It goes with absolutely everything. That's my review. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful at all or you enjoyed looking at the sneakers, I guess, hit that like button and please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. And leave a comment about what you think about this pair. If you think it's worth it, if you're sick of 550s, you know, anything. It doesn't matter. Leave a comment. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and I'm out. Peace. I have been crazy binge watching Dave Portnoy's videos on these pizzas, and I've been saving them because I want to go try them in New York, and I'm just craving pizza like crazy. It's like I need to get a slice tomorrow.